can you explain what are the challenges for organizations when it comes to, questions around erasure of data, the right to be forgotten? What are the challenges for organizations?
Uh, yeah, so Shruti, largely the challenges that we have seen and we have been helping enterprises is the fact that organizations do not know where the data is. Most of the time, there may be a wrong perception that we don't have the right solutions to erase the data. But I think the problem is more simpler from a context of not being an automated one, but or a absence of a solution. But the fact that organizations may just not know where the data is, and they may have loads and loads of data, but they are not able to trace it. Whether it is in their own machines, whether it is in somebody's Outlook, whether it is any sort of a mailing system, it is on the cloud, or even it could be with one of their extended enterprise partners or suppliers, right? So very simplistically put, let's say Manish Sehgal, I am leveraging services of a service provider, and I have given my data to them for the purposes that they can service me. Now, tomorrow, in case I want to exercise the right of erasure or being forgotten, till the time the enterprise really can't trace where my data is, where all it is residing, it will be very difficult for them to go and check across the enterprise and then give a comfort. So I think the problem is the fact that the organizations may not know where the data is, to which something very simple like inventory, discovery and the inventory programs will help so that they can put a more holistic inventory around their data, be it personal data, business data, whatever they want to do, so that they can do the needful whenever a request of such kinds arise as well. In case the organizations do not have the basic data hygiene in place, these problems will be there. In case organizations do not have a stock of what all data they have, why they have the data, for what purposes is it being used, until when they need to have the data in their machines, in the systems, in their storage capacities, this problem will be there. And referring to one of the surveys that we did recently, it was identified that almost 57 of the or 57% of the respondents, they weren't fully aware about the requirements when it comes to the erasure, or I would say the regulations which demand organizations and give rights to data subjects or data principals with the request that they can put into enterprises to forget or forget them or erase their data. So
Do you see the challenges being more for smaller organizations, that bigger organizations might be better equipped to handle such requests?
On the contrary, no. As per the survey that we did, it was other way around, at least in terms of awareness. As I mentioned, that 57% weren't aware and about 43 were. But at the same time, I think it's not only about the size. Size definitely matters. The larger organizations will have more complex infrastructures. They will have much more data. They will have much more employees. If I have to use, give a condition of employee record or a personal data, they will have more larger customer base, and eventually also may have more vendors to support. So in case they have a complex environment, I believe uh, relative difficulty to execute requests of this kind will be more for them. But at the same time, that does not mean that the smaller organizations will make it very easy. As I said, that if the organizations don't have the data discipline embedded into their operating DNA, I think they will face this challenge. Now, from a sanitization perspective, it's all about ensuring that the traceability of the data is not there by digital means or maybe by the means of physical destruction. At the same time, data destruction is all about replacing the zeros and ones so that the meaning of the data is changed altogether. So adoption of technology is a very, very important point, Shruti, so that when you erase the data, it is erased securely and it is not traceable back. Because we have seen in the past that organizations who had let their, let's say, laptops and hard disks go out in junk, the people with some malicious attempt, they were able to get into the hard disks of those given away machines, and they were able to extract the data. Whether it was of any use for them or not, that's irrelevant. But the point is that the companies may believe we have got rid of the data, but they were actually available. There have been instances where sometimes the physical destruction of a hard disk, which companies believe has been done, may not really be foolproof, in terms of recovering the data back. So I think the organizations have to have a very, very very strategic way of looking at how they want to ensure the safe disposal of data, what processes they want to follow, what technologies they want to follow, and by what means they want to do it. But again, that is just towards the end of the data life cycle. But there's a whole lot of effort that has to be put in all the way from the early stages of data. One of the points that you mentioned, which is very important, Shruti, for organizations to consider, is the fact that uh, data retention itself is a big question in itself, right? Until when I want to retain the data. Historically, we have seen that businesses and functions have always been reluctant to let their data go out with the belief that what if I need that data tomorrow? And the various machine learning and artificial intelligence capabilities, they all run on historic data, right? So there's always a reason for them not to let the data out. But I believe that we need to ensure that the data retention and the erasure slash disposal capabilities are there, so that data doesn't really become a liability to us.